Okay, we need to go do something about this information that we just found.
At least we'll have some peace now.
Peace? What peace?
I don't like being cooped up inside, but it's what's best for Cinta. I'll make sure she knows you had a hand in it.
Okay, not my concern right now, not my biggest concern. Find the dangerous toy donations. The donation— we need to tell the Flaming Fist.
We were about to be evicted.
I don't think that
I'll loot you if you let me. Oh! Thank you. I'm allowed, right? Actually, I don't think I'm allowed. Oh, looting is okay. Attacking is not okay, but looting is okay.
I know, little one, but
You can keep your modesty.
Not asking for much, just a teensy investment.
Now, there's still a lot going on around this town, but the donation thing might be kind of pressing, so let's go back to that one first.
you have to keep going.
Cheerful. Refugees for hire.
King and start walking right now.
Should we tell the Flaming Fist? There was a donation list over here. But what if they're in on it? Are the donations inside the barn?
I'm paid to take down.
See, there's a donation record here.
Make trouble.
You've had worse ideas, Mercon.
21 stuffed toy bears, unusually weighty. There was a— yes, there's stuff inside. There's fireworks inside. Hey! Hey, are you with them?
Can't keep out of trouble, can ya? If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going.
I need to get into the barn, right now. Something dangerous might be among the donations.
I'm gonna let you through because I don't want to take any risks. But you better not be lying.
But is it gonna detonate the moment I— oh god, why would— these people are awful. Okay, so where are the donations? Where are you keeping them? Nestor's warning. It seems I have to remind some of you that what is in the barn is for the refugees, not for your dinner. Next one I find skimming from the top cleans the latrine for the rest of the month.
Going to check it out.
Why?
Oh,
All these goods have already been checked in.
I didn't ask for your opinion, Fist. Fall in and do your job.
these fists aren't against me. We're on the same side. Oh, can I have this? Thanks. Yeah, he was pretty easy to convince too because he doesn't want people getting hurt.
You best not piss away Manip Nestor's good graces. I hear Worms Rock Prison is rather cold this time of year.
Shut up, tell me where the donations are. Where are the donations? Wait, I'm stealing— I just stole supplies for the refugees. Oops.
Looks empty.
Where is it
Something
not
good here, I
empty?
hope.
Are you gonna search the barn or what?
Where is it? Oh, donations chest. Let's read a book first. Play some music. The Many Tales of Mother Campestri. Short but terribly outdated tales for children told by Mother Campestri. The hungry bullywug. Once there lived a bullywug whose name was Billy. His clothes were ragged, he never washed, and he spoke in tongues that nobody could ever understand. But the worst thing about Billy was that he was always hungry. First, he ate all the food that was in his village. Then he moved on to villages nearby. Soon, the entire region was starving because Billy could never have enough. Villagers offered to teach Billy how to farm so that he could make his own way, but Billy was lazy. Billy only ever wanted to live off the kindness of others, so that is what he did. One day, the villagers decided they'd had enough. They had been forced to live off their supplies for months and were sick of it. And Billy, having gotten fat from eating all of their food, had started to look rather appetizing himself. Did someone donate this book? This book is basically saying, hey refugees, stop trying to get handouts here. Someone donated this book passive-aggressively. Maybe we should be like, taking this whole chest, bring it outside. Ooh, got lucky there. Nothing? I'm not gonna Okay, I'm not gonna take that if it's not... I'm just here for the suspicious...
Careful. There's a trap here.
Oh, wow, good thing that guy didn't get mad at me for touching that.
You were right.
Oh.
Explosives. Now give me some room. I need to make sure the rest of these donations are safe. You try and find whoever is responsible for this.
Yeah, okay. Gonna like detonate it or what? I can disarm it. Don't disarm it in front of me.
I thought this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck.
What happened to my people? Were they not allowed in the barn? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to freaking connect everybody back. Shoot. I don't know if they'll know how to come back. We gotta go back to the basement later. Do you want this detonated or disarmed? I can do it.
Gods, any one of us could have been blown to smithereens.
Yeah. I'll, if I fail though, this is gonna explode right now.
Who would do such a thing?
I'll do it. Oh, this is... Okay.
I thought this assignment was going to be dull.
Oh my god.
No such luck.
Am I gonna use inspiration for this? Oh, the Dryad came back. Good. Okay. Whew.
Can you please give me a hug? Bet your arms would be so snug.
Okay, that was dodgy. If I had just accepted the 15, this would have blown up already.
Who would do such a thing?
Surprise-based teddy bear. This teddy bear toy is stuffed with explosives. I can take it. I can use it, right? It's an action.
I thought this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck.
Oh, yo, this is for refugees. We shouldn't be taking this. Is that a potion of animal speaking? No. Okay, that's fine then. Hey guys, you made it back. Okay, this is refugee stuff. Forget it. Leave it alone.
It's abominable.
I just want to see what kind of donations they got though. Water. Yeah, okay. I could have blown everyone up just now. Even though he told me to GTFO. Okay, well, I'll look around the rest of the barn. Oh, he could have like jumped up here to try to get in. Some food donations, not so bad. Okay, I'm not gonna take anything here. I already took a little bit of camp supplies. There's a pig.
I say, terribly decent of you to come over and exchange pleasantries.
Seen anything interesting while you've been here? I don't know why it's here. Is it gonna be someone's dinner later?
Oh, folk come, folk go. It's a little dull, to be frank. The room next door has rather reeked of late, though. And that's coming from me.
Hey, pigs love being clean. Okay, we know who's responsible. We know one of the people who's responsible.
Glad Nestor sorted out those trap toys. Nasty business, that.
He didn't do anything. I did everything. He didn't do a single thing.
I bet that's what.
I think that was probably the business. Oh, this place is quite big still. Arthur is at the inn. The inn.
Can't stay here in Rivington.
Where is the inn? Is it over there?
We've got diseases. Any one of them could be a spy for the absolute. It's up there.
Kids, you might want to know that there could be bombs here.
Cinta was trembling.
You did your good deed. But Torm's still watching you. Don't disappoint him now.
I don't know who Torm is. Some other god. I am doing good things all day long. I'd save your daughter from nearly blowing up.
You have anything you
Hold on.
all the days your tummy can handle.
I'm never allowed sweet things right before bed.
Think about it.
Oh, this is the beginning.
Make an exception. As long as you stop sulking and start walking right now.
Just like that.
Particular red
Of course. Cleaning, cooking, construction, the possibilities are endless.
Involving a child's things.
What do you get out of this? Well, it's the right thing to do, isn't it? Everyone deserves the chance to make some coin.
Prodding them while they were trying to work.
Nice. Thank you for helping everyone.
If my friend tries to get you to invest, kindly turn her down. She doesn't need the encouragement.
Invest in what? Refugees?
If I hire the refugees, then I get cheap labor and they get coin. It's a good deal for everyone.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Asking for much, just a teensy investment to get me started.
Oh, but she doesn't even have anything to begin with? Citizen, not a refugee.
But not enough to organize the work. Madame Lucretius is very particular.
Is this a circus?
Precisely how many red caps are missing?
I just told you.
Red caps.
6.
Like mushrooms?
All this kerfuffle over missing red caps. Yes, we'd caged them due to unruly behavior, but as our red cap cleaners demonstrate, most are perfectly harmless.
Oh no, red caps is the... We saw some of these outside of
When did you realize the red caps
Auntie Ethel's place.
Paramidius, one of our red cap cleaners, alerted me.
Keep a sharp eye out. Red caps are on the loose. One's deemed too violent to work. And not one of these circus folk seem bothered by it.
6 are on the run.
We had an unfortunate incident.
Circus poster.
The Circus of the Last Days has returned. See Dryads, Jinn, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
Prodding them while they were trying.
Is this really just still Rivington, or are we like edging into Baldur's Gate here? I can't even tell. This place just seems endless. Hey, I'm a little bit busy right now. I'm looking for Arthur, but what's going on here?
Please, go ahead of us. My son is a little nervous.
Stinks of cheese. Between his piggy toes!
How dare you? What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next!
What's going on here?
Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days, the finest extra-planar circus there is.
A circus! Can we go?
Yes, but let's find the guy who rigged children's toys first. I've never heard of an extra-planar circus.
We travel from plane to plane, thrilling all blessed to see us. From tempestuous Ginny to belligerent redcaps, you'll find them all here.
But you lost 6. Why is a ghoul sniffing people?
Oh, this is Benjamin. Say hi, Benji.
Meat!
Benji here checks all our patrons to make sure none of you are vicious murderers. Can't be too careful.
Oh, we might not be allowed in.
Enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries.
I'll go in a sec. I need to find the bomb guy. There's a family here.
Arrest you all for gross negligence. They're damn near chomping at the bit. What's the plan?
Refugees travelling alone, or any stupid enough to leave camp. Remind them that this is our city, and we don't take kindly to parasites.
Excuse me?
Best stick to the refugee camp, outsider, where you belong.
Oh, we came in through the area that's for refugees, but now this is going into like the actual city.
They let in great. Another bloody outsider. You lot are coming out of the walls, aren't you?
I'm not supposed to talk to outsiders.
Damn. Even the kid is like that. Hey, where is the inn? Whose house is this? Wait, is this Arthur's house? I'm actually allowed to open it? I'm allowed to lockpick it.
That might be worth a look.
Abandoned house chest key. No, this is another house that's nearby. Abandoned house. Hey, the house is empty. It's mine now. I'm already taking the crap anyway. Who's asking? Who's looking? Nobody. It's all mine. Hey, we're slowly dwindling on camp supplies, so I gotta refill. Beloved sons. Beloved sons, I'm not waiting around for the absolute cultists to catch me. I'm heading for the tall timber. Look for me at the fishing hole where we caught that gar. It isn't much, but I left you all the gold. I'll manage without it. Now gear up and get out before it's too late. Remember your training. And Casteve, don't drag your feet when you walk. You leave too obvious a trail.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
It's abandoned and the sons aren't here, which means this is now fair game. Scroll of Blight. Look, good bit of money. The money that we're finding, the piles are getting bigger the closer we get to Baldur's Gate. Moxie's Mixology Manual. A crass but very comprehensive guide to mixing drinks. Huge amount of virtue placed on gin and whiskey-based drinks, an equally large amount of denigration of vodka, vermouth, and rum-based drinks. Also, it advises mixologists, experts in budding alike, not to identify oneself as a mixologist in conversation. Say you're a bartender, the text advises, or a cocktail maker if you must. Mixologist makes you sound like a pillock. Do we have a mixologist in this house? And got some rum. Baldur's Gate and the Dialectics of Plunder. An excerpt circled in red on page 37. There can be no doubt that the patriarch families of the upper city affect such an air of reserve and respectability because they are all too aware that their fortunes are founded on bloodshed, pillage, and exploitation. No one speaks now of Jeremiah Elton, who founded the Flaming Fist as a ruthless mercenary company that slaughtered and burned for pay along the entire length of the Sword Coast. No one mentions Baronne Ilza Bormol and the blood-splattered ingots shipped north from her slave labor mines in the mountains of Am. The schoolbooks don't mention Bogo Session Star's Bone Flotilla that plundered Astor Cove and abducted the port's entire population. And they all got rich somehow. This might be like a forbidden book here. Are the sons gonna come back? Kinda feel bad for taking the crap. Not bad enough to not take it. Let's be clear about that. Okay, we'll pretend nobody was ever here. Close the door. Guys, close it. The refugees here? Guys, you gotta walk out. Wait, who's...
This ought to be good.
Who is that? Oh, the Earth Elemental is doing whatever it's doing. Oh, the Earth Elemental might not know how to climb the ladder? Oh, no, you're just... Oh, I think it's just stuck here because it's too big.
We were about to be evicted.
Is that all you needed? Are you coming? I can't tell if it's coming or not. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, the door is still a problem. Oh my gosh, you are so troublesome.
To threaten the children.
How did you get in through the first door to begin with? Oh, this guy's just big and fat. He can't make it anywhere. You good now? Okay, it's coming now. Where are we now? Suspicious little alleyway with nothing in it. Old hats. You guys have any thoughts on the bomb, the toys?
Always good to talk, my friend.
Okay. Guys, we're cramped here. You gotta give me a little bit of space to walk.
Speak.
No, we're good. Rivington is already way bigger than I thought. If it's gonna be this size, how big is Baldur's Gate gonna be? This is back to the dog again, okay. Is this going outside of the city? Where is the inn? Oh, wow. Oh? Somebody having a picnic here? Hello?
Can I help you? This is a private picnic.
I just came to talk and disturb you with my earth elemental, that's all.
Fine day for it, eh? Got to enjoy things while they last, I suppose.
Not quite a fine day, but hey, gotta live.
Savages, a lot of them.
We're as desperate as the rest of these savages. They just had the sense to move quicker than us.
What's going on here? I don't think the inn's here. Hi?
The state of this cart. But what were they thinking?
They wasn't thinking. Starving folk tend not to.
If they just lined up and taken their fair shares, we'd have had plenty for everyone.
Oh, that's rough.
If won't get us fed and watered.
Chaos. Everything is descending into chaos here.
If you're here to fill an empty stomach, look elsewhere. Folks swarmed what little was had, stuffing their pockets. Bloody animals.
Can we do anything for you?
Look at that! Finest pie that fruit could have made. Now it's mush.
You remember that spiced apple loaf we had in Waterdeep? Oh, the big one. Oh.
God, I can practically smell it.
Shut it! Scavenge wherever you can from this mess. We'll make something out of it.
That's a shame. Everyone is so desperate right now.
We got here first, friend. You're welcome to whatever scraps we leave behind.
I don't need any.
Back off! I found these apples first.
Go ahead, go ahead. Go ahead.
Take the wood from the cart too.
See, if you didn't kill the chicken, it would keep... You could keep having eggs, but the chicken's gone. Is that more refugee camps?
The rest of these savages. They just had the sense to move quicker than us.
Rogue's morsel. I need that for some healing potions.
That might be worth a look.
I just want to find where Arthur is.
What were they thinking?
They wasn't thinking.
Nothing less.
Cazador.
Our children still live. What will happen to them if we attack? I share your fear, but we cannot build plans on fear. We will have to act for all our sakes.
What if this is the end?
Okay, the people here just mentioned Cazador. They mentioned wanting to kill him. They're probably anti-vampire. Remember that vampire hunter guy we let go before? Maybe he's gonna come up again too. Makes me wonder if I should bring Astarion out. Hey, I want to get over here.
Spiced apple loaf we had in Waterdeep. Oh,
I can't.
One day I'll catch a break.
Oh yeah, they're definitely talking about vampires.
So we should do nothing. Just wait for the next wave.
I'm gonna leave these people alone for now. They're talking about vampires. Bringing Astarion might not be a good thing. Because if they sniff out that he's a vampire, then immediately we're gonna fight. Let me have a bit of a think first. Holy, this place is winding all over.
Another quake.
Oh god.
What's going on?
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
Happening? I think they want me to go to the circus too. There's a lot of posters for it. Am I allowed in here? I'm allowed to lockpick it. Hello? But I can't steal. Sword Coast Couriers. Post house dogs. Log. Log of courier hounds is matted with dried saliva and dog hair. Bullworth. No fleas, lots of nodding though. Coat matted, breath smells, big bark still. Good boy. Snee. Good girl as always, no coat matting. Scratches occasionally, no check for fleas later. Scratch. Still gone. Miss you, boy. Scratch! Scratch! It's your owner! It's your owner's... Oh! Scratch! I can't talk to Scratch! It's your owner's people! That's right, your owner was a... courier! Life of Beaky. The pigeons in service of the communicators of the city deserve far more renown than that which is afforded to them. Take Beaky, for example. A pigeon, age 10, a great-great-great-grandfather, and a noble upholder of his tremendous duties. Orange of beak and charcoal of wing. Rare is the Baldurian who has not glimpsed the flash of his wing darting hither and fro across our fair city. Beaky has carried Duke's writs, marriage announcements, emergency notices, and more with nary a complaint from his cooing beak. Who among us can claim a more stalwart dedication to so important a profession? But why is there nobody in this courier's place? Oh, I'm so sorry. Wait, am I allowed? This is your storefront?
Ah, a new face. Something to send? Don't be shy.
Hi, sorry, I think I came in through the wrong door. Employee pay log. Pay slips of all the employees. Dringo's pay is marked with .2 copper pieces at Maria's request. Post house delivery complaints. Missing deliveries. Broadsheet delivery never arrived, mildly irked. Academy tuition fees. Would prefer these letters stay lost. Funeral invitations. Won't be caught dead using such a second-rate service again. Ha ha ha, caught dead. Thirstwell Van Vamper. Do you know who my parents are? I swear. Note, any letters marked postmaster shipment inquiry that are found and retrieved unopened will be much appreciated. Danzo. Address book. Notable city folk, their addresses. Hey, this is a good one to keep. Can we take it? I don't know if we'll need the... I don't recognize any of these names. Loroakin. Ramazith's Tower, the Wide. All posts to be directed via Sorceress Sundries, Heapside. Mamzelle Amira, that was mentioned earlier, Shares's Caress. Manab Nestor. Recent reassignment to Rivington. Hi! I see you've got a lot of stuff going on here.
Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery not guaranteed.
Wow, okay. Oh, I don't know if I... Did I even pick up the letter? You're talking about Scratch's owner. It's rare to meet someone so cheerful these days. Why the good mood? I can talk about small talk first, right?
I'm alive and well, aren't I? Earning an honest living, serving my community. I've plenty to be happy about. Though, I will admit it's been tough recently. We've had to cut down our courier routes. Too risky with that army rampaging nearby. I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. I've sent what I can by pigeon, but now something's attacking them and all. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they?
You sense there's more to his anxiety than a few missing letters.
Level with me. What's really going on here?
Oh, well, one of the missing letters is my own correspondence. A personal matter, nothing serious. But you can understand if people think I can't even deliver my own letters, I'd be finished.
Any idea where the birds went missing?
Not the foggiest. Normally they fly true as an elven arrow. Something nearby is snatching them, I can tell you that much.
Okay. Do you want me to track down your letter?
You do that? Well, if it's not too much bother, yes, I'd appreciate the help. Bring me the letter, unopened, of course, and I'll happily compensate you for your troubles.
We shouldn't read it, but I would like to read letters.
Don't suppose you've, stumbled across those letters yet?
No, I found a different letter. It was on the body of one of your employees.
Gomwick, that's a real shame. Fine courier he was. Stumped how I'll replace him. Most want to get into the city these days, not leave it. We've had to cut our courier services completely.
Yeah, I'll go find the letter. I got nothing yet.
Much appreciated. They'll turn up in the last place you look, I'm sure.
Just one letter? Baldur's Gate. Find the missing letters. Missing pigeons. Something is killing pigeons. We shouldn't read them. Yes, discretion is part of being a courier. I don't know if I'll be able to really hold off, but we'll see. Citizens must come first, claims Gortash over refugee rabble. Same as the one earlier. Gortash coronation poster. Lord Gortash to be elevated to Archduke. Grand ceremony to be held in Worm's Rock Audience Hall.
Gortash is being named Archduke. Time to pay Worm's Rock a visit.
It's coronation day. Not if we can help it. Urgent report. We can't read this. It's sealed.
Outraged.
It's sealed. Primer on Calimsham.
Here we go.
That's really high up. Can we get it? Local Calimsham dialects covered in clumsy notes. You want to stroll down Calimport's bustling streets, duck down a broad alleyway and breathe in the smell of Asarth from the kitchen backs? Want to be nodded to in respect as an Ali Marifi by the locals? Well, read on, a noble traveler of tongues, to learn what linguistic wonders await in the Shining Lands.
Outraged.
I'm very curious about this report that we're not allowed to read. Probably because it's sealed, like the rest of the letters here. But that guy standing right here... Wait, is there a missing letter here? Why is there a circle right here? Oh!
Pigeons are very sensitive. They can't fly straight if they're disturbed.
There's a pigeon here. And stuff that we can read. To hiring manager, Steel Watch Foundry. Greetings! I'm an experienced forge assistant, currently stuck in Rivington, but I expect to get into the city soon. When I do, I hope you'll grant me an interview at your famous foundry because I'm gonna need work, and I'm really good at hammering and, you know, tonging. Anyway, don't forget me. I'll be coming around shortly so you can see if you want to hire me. Henry Tongs Buxter. His name is Tongs. Probably pretty good at this stuff. Lord Haverford Gist. And then I'm not allowed to... Oh, I can read this one. To the Honorable Lord Haverlord Gist. Your reputation as a charitable nobleman is renowned far beyond the walls of Baldur's Gate. Those walls that would preserve my family from the rage of the absolute cult, could we but gain admittance. However, the flaming fist at the south span of Worm's Crossing are adamant in their refusal to let us in. I beg you to please use your influence to send a message to them, allowing our passage. We would owe you our undying gratitude, and if you were in need of an experienced scribe, I would be willing to work for only the most nominal wages. Everyone's looking for a job. Form H, refusal of admittance. Petitioner name here. The Flaming Fist Company regrets to inform you that your request to enter Baldur's Gate has been denied. This is because of evasive answers to routine questions, suspected cult affiliation, lack of visible means of support. Denied petitioners may reapply after a 10-day, but too frequent reapplication is considered harassment and subject to penalty. They mail you a letter, you have to apply, you don't just line up. There's a whole documentation process. To Lily Chasman, Provost Academy. Dear Lily, Dadders and I can't believe our luck in getting you admitted to Provost as a boarding student just before this refugee crisis sealed the city gates. City gates are sealed. It costs 2 arms and a leg, but if it keeps you inside the gate walls until the danger is past, it's worth whatever we had to pay. Now don't worry about your parents, we're safe enough in Rivington, as long as the Steel Watch is here to protect us, and whatever happens, whatever you hear, don't take it into your head to leave the city. Knowing that you're safe at the academy is what keeps us going every day, and we'll get through this. You know we will. Helm bless and keep you, Lily. Mommers. Dadders and mommers. Feels very private to be reading this.
I've no need of a wing man. Commander Lightfeather will give you your briefing.
I wonder if we should talk to the postmaster's will and be like, hey, that's my dad's letter. But if he's a competent postmaster, he shouldn't be giving the letter away even if it's from the same family.
Name and rank! Quickly now! There's a war on!
Lieutenant Welonz, reporting for duty.
At ease! At ease. I am Commander Lightfeather, leader of the finest aerial communication regiment this side of the Triumpha. State your purpose, Groundwalker. I don't have all day.
I hear some of your, officers have gone missing recently. What happened to them?
Damned awful business. Fine flyers, a lot of them. Gone without a trace. Intelligence is in short supply, but we know our enemies flanked us on the west side, not one rooftop away. We're avoiding the whole area. I won't lose one more beak to the blighter.
Just the building next door?
If you pass that way, beware the sign of the featherless wings. From that rooftop, none return.
Jaheira is inspired. Enlisted avian. Let's see. Meet Commander Lightfeather. Report to Commander Lightfeather. Glad to see we're getting those inspiration points. Hey, let's oh, these are all pigeon cages. Okay.
Sharp as ever.
Hi, Postmaster. I'd like the... That's kind of like my dad's letter, I think. Oh. Urgent report for Duke Ravengard. So if Gortash becomes Archduke, Ravengard is the Grand Duke, right? I think he's still Grand Duke, like top Duke of Baldur's Gate, is my understanding. So Gortash would still be below him, but really high up there anyway. Oh, can I read that? Dispatches ledger. Packages sent, pigeon acquisition request, Bloom Ridge Park, post house apology missives. Frontline war report, Duke Ravengard. Refugee letters, open hand temple.
We loved Father Logan as you did.
Don't suppose you've stumbled across those letters yet?
Yes, but the letter behind you, I'm very, very curious about it. If you don't mind.
Orders are orders. We've got ours, you've got yours. I need you to step back.
There must be something. That was a great headline.
Will, once you're done, you can go come over here. We still can't read this. We actually got XP for stealing that, but we didn't. You can't read it. You can't do anything with it.
A long road ahead.
I feel like you must be able to. We just haven't found where. Oh, because I have to open it first. Well, I think we should open this, right?
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning.
Oh, some fist got mad at me for opening a letter? You barely know I was... I'll just get somewhere else first. Oh wow, there's so much going on here. Can I read it now? Don't get mad at me. Grand Duke Ravengard, eyes only. After marching west from Moonrise Towers, the Absolute's forces took Angel Flood and then split into two wings. One wing, consisting mainly of bugbears and human mercenaries and brigands, has remained north of the Chianthar and is traveling west on the Skull Dask Road, threatening Tempestyrs, which by the time you read this, has probably already fallen. The second wing, mostly goblins of 7 tribes bolstered by hobgoblins, crossed the southern bank of the river and is marching west past Sunrise Spire, ultimately threatening Rivington and Worm's Crossing. Both wings are commanded by cadres of renegade drow officers, easily identifiable during daylight hours by their broad-brimmed shade hats. There are notably fewer of these officers in the ramshackle southern wing, and I think the goblins would be vulnerable to ambush in the fields south of Rivington. Scout Manip, Nashkellen. Wartime report? We read it. We read it. I don't think it's really too substantial, though.
I don't care how big they were. I'll give them a piece
I don't even know if Grand Duke Ravengard can do anything right now, because we know he's been tadpoled up.
Hi! Welcome to the Rivington General. Browse carefully. The weapons are sharp.
Oh my god! A Dragonborn! First time we've met a Dragonborn! Despite no ancestral links to the mighty creatures, these Dragonborn share the burnished ochre hue and flickering, fiery breath of brass dragons. Brass Dragonborn. Hi! I thought you were wearing a helmet at first. How do I say your name?
Hi! Want a blade? Or a bow? Or a dagger? Or maybe a spear is more your thing? You look like you know how to use a spear. By spear. What'd you say, huh?
No, she seems nice. Why be mean to her? But I don't actually use weapons. I normally rely on my own hands for combat, but let's see what you have.
One of those stoic types, are you? Well, I'm sure Gildra's got something cooked up that even you can use.
Wait, weren't you a general store? You got a lot of weaponry here. Oh. Dragon slaying arrow. The one that I bought, still haven't used it. We haven't seen dragons. And I hope we don't see a dragon. I don't particularly need to see it, okay? It's fine. This one could be interesting. Arrow transposition. Smoke powder arrow. Okay, got a whole bunch of things here. The dancing breeze, a glaive. Tiny specks of blood are fused into the blade, as if the glaive is feeding on them. Scary. But no special thing on it. Bone spike garb. 15 temporary hit points whenever you rage. Oh, maybe for Karlach. Well, I mean, it is for Karlach then, right? Yeah, because she's the only barbarian here. I don't know. Reduce all incoming damage by 2? When the wearer is struck by a melee attack, the attacker takes 1 piercing damage. That seems pretty good. But then we wouldn't be matching anymore with Karlach. It's a little bit pricey. Yeah, 4,800. We can get a discount with Will, probably. And the rest of this is just stuff. Hide armor. Medium armor. +1 bonus to dex saving throws and checks. I might want to give it to Jaheira, because Jaheira right now, I gave her a robe, but she can use medium armor. But the robe has the armor of Agathis, and she kind of doesn't look too bad in it. I don't hate it. Oh, I don't know about spending so much money immediately. This one seems like a random... yeah, it's not like super... There's no fancy effects on it. I think these are things that we normally see around here, anyway. Swires the sled board. Shrouds the wearer with force conduit at the start of its turn. Which is reducing bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, like melee damage against the affected entity by 1. If the entity takes damage while it has 5 or more turns remaining, it deals damage. Oh, I think I read this before, but I didn't really understand what it was saying by per turn remaining. So when you equip this shield, a condition will be applied to you called Force Conduit, and it's got a certain amount of turns. And then for every turn remaining, there's like some of the damage gets reduced because of that. But how many turns is it though? How do I know that until I actually buy it and use it? Shield Bash. A lot of our shields that we've been seeing recently have it. Stalker Gloves. +1 to initiative. Sneak damage. Oh! Astarion. This could be Astarion. Okay, I mean, I don't want to spend all my money right now and then not have money for stuff later, but how about this garb for Karlach, and then these gloves for Astarion? Still pretty pricey with a discount. Anything for Karlach, though. So Astarion, I don't even know what he's using for gloves right now. I care more about how it looks on Karlach. More than the stats. It's just sometimes you gotta... Ooh! You just want to get a change of style because it's been a while, right? But I don't know how I feel about this one. I don't like the little bony bits. Even though it's called Bone Spike Garb. A little bit trypophobia inducing, but we'll make it work.
Want more? Want less? Wanna sell? Wanna buy? You know where I am. Bye!
Bye! So nice and cheery seeing you. Flyer advertising the Rivington General. You dream it, we forge it. The greatest iron craft in Rivington, brought to you by Master Blacksmith Gildril Angle Iron. Experience for yourself the raw strength of Gildril's forge, where molten iron is transformed into timeless creations of breathtaking skill and durability. Buy today and be the envy of friend and foe alike. Oh. Can I read your certificate? Meister certificate. I want to read it. But I can only steal it, which I don't want to do that. Okay. I don't think I'm allowed to touch anything here, right? Yeah, it's somebody's store.
Angle iron blades are extremely sharp, obviously, and will cut you if mishandled. You have been warned.
I'm just looking around. I'm not gonna rob you or anything. You seem like a nice storefront. Oh my gosh, how many layers? Is this really not... I'm trying to figure out the best way to go about this place, but there's so many different... You have multiple doors. You got a whole balcony. Okay. Maybe I'll come back and buy something again. Thank you. Thank you. Where are we? Everyone's talking around me. Find the missing letters. Investigate the Open Hand Temple roof. Open Hand Temple? That's a monk temple, right?
It'd be no different. We might trek all the way there and hear the same. No refugees.
You're the one who took a beating.
Might as well starve here as starve there. That'd be the end of it. People will help. Make things worse. You'll see.
You want to let those thugs get away with it?
Bet you heard Baldur's Gate was safe, right? Well, it's a bloody lie. They've banned refugees from the city as if we're the problem.
Yeah, they don't... I'm not even sure if this is a capacity problem. They might just not let refugees in because poor people.
10 day on the road. I'll figure something out. Flaming Fist will start clearing outsiders from Rivington and the refugee camps soon. Mark my words.
How big they were. I'll give them a
Oh,
piece of
sorry.
If you're looking to enter the city, hope your pockets are loaded. Bastards are charging a fortune.
Money. Need money.
I've barely enough coppers left to eat.
Hi.
Can I help you? Oh, bloody ribs. Sorry, mate. Had a run-in with a mugger. If you need something, ask the missus.
So this person looks like they're dressed like they probably are a citizen here normally.
Don't wander around Rivington alone, all right? My husband did and got mugged and beaten for his trouble.
Yeah, it's getting pretty damn chaotic around here. No one's happy.
You all right? right?
I'm fine. You're the one who took a beating.
Survived the beating. Let that be the end of it. And don't make things worse.
You want to let those thugs get away with this?
Those thugs worked for the guild. They can get away with whatever they like.
The guild? Wait, where's the circus in relation to where we are?
My dad said I'm not allowed.
Everything your dad tells you is murderous monsters.
No.
They were big.
And then sneak into the circus. Joking.
Kids?
You can't get in trouble for sneaking into places as a kid, right? Just wondering.
I don't think so.
You want to see the Dryad? Or the Ginny?
Ginny are scary!
Would you like to see a Dryad?
Dribbles. I heard he has a new show with Buddy the dog.
How we fixed on supply.
Really?
Getting alive, so that's progress.
Got camp bits and bobs from right below his eyes glow everything.
They can't afford to go see the circus.
We're gonna see the mummy, the Dryad, the Ginny, everything. So don't even think about trying to stop us.
These kids look they look pretty clean though. I wonder if they're part of the refugees or the citizens here.
We won't.
It's so loud here. Everyone's talking in every direction. Oh, I thought that was a Gith Yankee for a second. I was about to be like,
So, can't we stay here for a bit?
With the Absolute's army on its way, not a chance.
What's the harm in one night? Think of it. Actual beds. Pillows.
It would be most pleasing to sleep indoors for once.
they're just like us.
Zog said to leave, so we're leaving. End of story.
Yeah, they're travelers.
I ain't looking to make friends or enemies. Go bother someone else.
If you're after a job, Neverwinter is on the lookout for adventurers. That's where we're headed.
That's not Baldur's Gate, right?
You look like you need to clean off the road, Dad. Almost as much as I do. No good inns with hot water and a tub on this side of the crossing, though.
We haven't even crossed yet.
If you are in the market for potions, I highly recommend the Velveteen Elixir. I've not been this well stocked since Waterdeep.
How long? Where is it? Is it in this city?
Stupid enough to remind them that this is
We've seen these people. Right, the circus is right here. Do you want to keep looking around first? Because I wanted to find R first so that we could deal with that whole situation to begin with, but maybe we can just go to the circus, if that's a thing, so I don't forget about it later.
Ah, the traveller returns. None can resist the allure of the Circus of the Last Days. Enter and witness our extra-planar delights.
It's free? I'd like to enter.
Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
I am.
Brain juice smells like piss and iron. No light.
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you.
Because of piss and iron? Everyone pisses and everyone has iron. I'm a monk. I can deceive people. Or I can just be like, $200. It's not very monkly to a lot of people like this though, huh? I've actually just been hired. I do martial arts. Look at my hands. I don't have a weapon. That's how you know I'm a monk. And look at my band of people here. We're all circus performers. There's a full circus of people behind us, don't you see?
I hope you're good. The Redcaps got a little too excited when the last one nicked himself. Ooh. Welcome to the circus. A motley crew of misfits and morons. We're happy to have you.
Thank you.
It's just a man in a costume. It's not real.
Benji? The ghoul seems quite smart though. He's actually responding and he's not randomly attacking people and stuff. Okay, this opens a new thing.
The Circus of the Last Days has returned. See Dryads, Jinn, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
I suppose we could look at this first. This seems to round up back to the temple eventually. But we've got the vampire camp. We've got so much one at a time. Do you like the circus? Karlach likes the circus. Look, the earth elemental was made for the circus.
What's on your mind?
You like your new clothing? It looks pretty neat on you, actually.
Ooh, a circus! How I love the raucous revelry, the goofs and the guffaws!
You like the circus? Can we play party games here? Painted skulls, disguise kits! Oh! We can get some circus makeup done. The mummy! Zara. Wait, an actual mummy? A mummy is a race. Shambling, their bodies clothed with rotted scraps of funeral wrappings. Mummies bring their malice with them out of their tombs. An actual mummy. How much? She's saying, hey, do you want your face painted? And try to interpret her hand movements.
You realize she is miming putting on face paints. She has them to sell.
I'd like to see your face paints. It's free to get inside the circus, but the stuff inside is not free. That's a great way to promote people coming in. Yeah, no, you don't have to pay for a ticket to come inside first to begin with. Oh, we can... Whoa, these are expensive. These are expensive. We're not even in Baldur's Gate yet. I haven't even tried the dyes. Yeah. I'm good. Thank you, though. Thank you for your, generosity? You want some topaz? Maybe we shouldn't be selling the teddy bears. Would you like some rings and stuff? Should have marked these as wares earlier. You can have this too. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Citizens enjoying the circus. Oh, wow. She's been doing a lot of painting. Oh, even more here. Wow.
Let's have a look at myself.
The Jinn.
Come, see.
Destroyer of planes, Akabi. Oh, you're an elemental. You know how to speak and stuff?
Approach, ugly one.
I'm not gonna approach. The hells did you just call me?
Ugly, hideous, vile. You are fortunate to have found me, freakish one.
Just because I have a scar.
Behold! Akabi's Wheel of Wonders. Spin! To win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable.
500? I feel like this might be a scam. What kind of things can I win?
Akabi has traveled across the plains, burning and conquering all. Win the spoils of such conquest.
Such as?
If luck smiles upon you, win the grand prize, the jackpot.
What is a jackpot?
No more questions. Spin or don't.
Wow, we're gonna get scammed. But okay, 500. We gotta at least try once. I'd like to spin the wheel.
Let us see if you have luck's favor.
Didn't get any details on prizes. Oh, that was probably... He's probably cheating.
Alas, no jackpot for you, ugly one. But you may have this.
Thanks, I guess?
You are welcome, putrid one. Return again to try anew.
Unlucky Thieves' Gloves. Hey, I did get something. It's not nothing. Oh, we need to put this away. I don't need that here. I've had this corpse on me the whole time. Where did you... Here it is. Sleight of hand +2. Whenever the wearer steals anything, a piece of coal appears in their pocket, like a tiny dusty condemnation. Alright. Oh, you've got so much. Are those some of the prizes? But you were definitely doing some... I don't trust this. We didn't perceive something. Something was wrong. Is that a statue of Saluna? No, that's some random other person. The Book of Cheeseomancy.
Here we go.
By Mistress Brie Curd Strainer. Brie cheese. If you come to this book today, I humbly request you to consider that the wild art of cheese magic is no laughing matter. Yes, indeed. For one might amuse themselves at the conjuration of fermented milk through the veil, curds can be a most dangerous tool. A cheese art can, of course, bludgeon his enemies with a young and vigorous wheel of watered havian. But those of more subtle inclinations will learn the benefit of destroying their enemies' standing with a curse of blue cheese sweat. When learning the arts, one must be able to imagine a delightful runny Larian and cider pairing, as well as the ghastly agony of the lactose intolerance. It's nice that they let me read all the books, even though you normally would have to buy it to be allowed to read it. Yeah, I don't know about that guy. Ooh, performers! Wait, did it just earthquake again? A little bit?
Not now! I must provide musical support for Miss Silvertongue.
Okay.
Viola Silvertongue at your service, or I will be, once my set is done.
Sorry. Oh, are you done? No, it's because I stopped them, so they started doing it again. I didn't steal the violin earlier, so I don't have a thing right now. I can't interrupt.